Okay, hear me out. What if Boo from Monsters Inc. never grew up, mastered time travel, and became the witch in Brave? Or what if Lightning McQueen is literally a dead guy's consciousness trapped in a race car? Disney's got this squeaky clean image, right? But underneath all the singing animals and princess dresses is some real unhinged stuff, like murder, time loops, secret siblings. I went deep, like conspiracy theory Reddit at 3am deep, and found 10 of the darkest, strangest, and honestly most cursed Disney conspiracies that no one's talking about. Oh, once you hear number 1, you're never watching Peter Pan the same way again. Let's go. Number 10. 9/11 changed Lilo and Stitch's ending. Okay, this one's actually wild. Lilo and Stitch was almost way darker than what we got. Originally, Stitch hijacked a real Boeing 747 and flew it through a bustling city, weaving between buildings like it was some chaotic action movie. But then 9/11 happened, and Disney, they freaked. Rightfully so. The original scene was way too close to reality, so they scrapped it last minute. The plane became an alien spaceship, and the city turned into mountains. Like, they literally reanimated the whole thing to avoid triggering audiences. It's kind of chilling to think a real-world tragedy permanently reshaped a beloved childhood classic. Just imagine if that original version had made it to theaters. Number 9. Tiana's Voodoo prophecy film was cursed, okay? This one's low-key cursed. The Princess and the Frog wasn't just a cute fairy tale. It dove deep into real voodoo, using actual symbols and spirits from Louisiana's spiritual practices. But here's the creepy part. Voodoo practitioners say Disney didn't do their homework. They were playing with sacred stuff they didn't fully understand. And that kind of energy, yeah, it doesn't like being disrespected. Some believe the film was hit with bad luck during production. Unexplained delays, weird incidents on set, even financial flops. Was it just bad timing? Or something darker? Either way, maybe don't mess with spirits for aesthetic purposes. Number 8. WallE was the real destroyer. This one flips everything you thought about WallE. We all saw him as the lonely little trash bot saving the planet, right? But what if he's the reason Earth got wrecked in the first place? Some fans believe WallE malfunctioned way back, stopped compacting properly, and caused a system-wide failure. The trash overload. That's on him. He outlived the other robots because he was broken in a different way. Not better, just wrong. So while he's rolling around like a Pixar cinnamon roll, he might actually be the final glitch that doomed humanity. Cute? Yes. Harmless? Not even close. Number 7. Tangled, Frozen, and The Little Mermaid are connected. Okay, this theory ties 3 Disney classics into one tragic cinematic universe. And it's kinda genius. So in Frozen, Elsa and Anna's parents die in a shipwreck. But here's the twist. Fans think that same sunken ship is the one Ariel swims through in The Little Mermaid. And to make it even messier, Rapunzel and Flynn actually show up at Elsa's coronation. Like, why would a random lost princess crash a royal event unless they were related? Some say all 3 families are secretly connected by blood, by grief, and by that shipwreck. So what looks like 3 separate fairy tales might just be one big royal tragedy playing out across decades. Number 6. The real Disney princesses are trapped. This one's straight out of a Disney fever dream, but it kinda checks out. Ever wonder why the princesses at Disneyland never break character, no matter what? Some fans say it's because they can't. According to this theory, the real Disney princesses aren't fairy tale characters or actors. They're the actual enchanted souls trapped inside the parks, like cursed to repeat their stories forever in Walt Disney's perfectly preserved dreamland. Every meet and greet, another loop, every smile, part of the spell. What if those perfect princesses aren't performers, but prisoners in a fantasy they can't escape? Suddenly that photo with Cinderella feels a lot darker. Number 5. Elsa and Tarzan are secret siblings. Okay, get this tea. Elsa and Tarzan might actually be siblings. Like, not in a fanfic way, but in a low-key legit theory that even the Frozen director hinted at. So here's how it goes. Elsa and Anna's parents. They didn't die in that shipwreck. They survived, washed up on some random island, and had a baby boy. Yeah, a whole jungle baby. Then boom, they get taken out by a leopard, and that baby grows up to be none other than Tarzan. So now people are like, wait, Tarzan's royalty? Elsa's baby bro? This means the Frozen girls, Rapunzel, and Tarzan are all connected. Like, Disney really made a secret royal family tree and just didn't tell us. The audacity. Number 4. Boo from Monsters Inc. Is the witch in Brave alright? This one is Pixar conspiracy royalty. So picture this. Boo from Monsters Inc. Yeah, the toddler who was low-key obsessed with Sully and those portal doors? Fans think she never stopped looking for him, like ever. The theory goes that Boo grew up, learned the secrets of the doors, and figured out how to time travel. That's right, she became the mysterious witch in Brave, who vanishes through doors and carves weirdly specific things, like a full-blown carving of Sully in her workshop. She's not just a quirky old lady, she's been chasing her fuzzy blue bestie for centuries. From toddler to time-traveling witch, Boo really said, "I'm not letting go." Number 3, Disney's dark side, Decoded. Disney's not as squeaky clean as it looks. We all know about Song of the South being buried deep in the vault, plus the racist imagery that's thankfully out of circulation. But here's the kicker. Some hardcore fans believe Disney doesn't just hide its dark past, they secretly leave clues about it, like hidden symbols, creepy props, or repeated imagery tucked into newer movies. It's almost like a weird silent confession, Disney's way of saying, yeah, we messed up, but don't expect us to talk about it openly. Some call it the hidden past Easter egg hunt. And once you start noticing these details, you can't unsee the shadows lurking behind the Magic Kingdom's sparkle. Number 2, Cinderella's evil stepmother murdered her father. So Cinderella's dad supposedly just died. No drama, no explanation, just gone. But fans have this juicy theory that Lady Tremaine didn't just sit back and wait for him to kick the bucket. Nah, she straight up poisoned him to snatch the family fortune ASAP. Think about it. One day Cinderella's living the good life, the next she's a full-time servant to her own stepmom. That's not just mean. That's cold, calculated murder to climb the social ladder. Lady Tremaine wasn't just a wicked stepmother. She was a mastermind villain, pulling strings behind the scenes. And Cinderella, she was just the unlucky collateral damage. Dark, huh? Number 1, Peter Pan is the angel of death. Alright, this one's next level dark Disney lore. Forget the playful kid in green. Peter Pan. He's actually the angel of death. Yeah, wild, I know. The theory says Peter doesn't bring kids to Neverland for fun. He's guiding their souls to the afterlife. That's why no one ever grows up there, because they're stuck between life and death. And get this, Captain Hook isn't just some pirate dude. He's a grown-up who escaped death, but is being hunted by Peter, the ultimate reaper. Every chase, every fight, it's death trying to collect what it's owed. Suddenly that whole story gets way darker than a kid's bedtime tale. Chills, right? Alright, that was a deep dive into some seriously wild Disney secrets. Facts that totally change how we see those childhood classics. Which conspiracy freaked you out the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I need to know what you think. And hey, if you want more mind-blowing mysteries and untold stories, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out. Until next time, stay curious. And remember, sometimes the happiest stories have the darkest secrets.